I was listening to John Schmidt do commentary once, and he was saying how crazy it is if you really think about it. Every other sport that involves a ball, it's like something is hitting the ball. It's like you have a bat hitting the ball, or it's like no other sport has a ball hitting a ball. And then trying to be like really accurate over distance. And then making that ball move around and get perfect for the next ball. Like even golf, you're hitting a ball. It's very difficult, but you're hitting a ball. You're not hitting a ball with a ball. It's a whole nother element.
So you think pool is the most difficult sport in that regard?
It might be snooker. Excuse me, snooker.
Snooker is boring.
Oh, I don't think it's boring. I think when you get a guy who's really good, who plays,
I think it's really difficult when it comes to like how difficult is it to execute the shot because the balls are smaller, the cues are thinner, the pockets are tinier. The table is bigger too.
If you watch Ronnie Sullivan play, you can't think that that's boring.
Of course, I mean, of course you have players like Ronnie. I mean, you can never say that it's boring.
Yeah,
but I think the game itself, it's just too much safeties, nothing shots here and there.
Yeah, but it's because it's so hard and because it's so big. It's a 12-foot fucking table, which is crazy. Yeah. And the pockets are tiny and the balls are tiny. It's a really hard game. But when you watch a guy like Ronnie and he doesn't miss for like 30, 40 shots in a row, you're like, this is crazy.
What's really crazy about snooker is there's only, 4 or 5 countries that really play that game. But it's a lot bigger than pool.
Really?
Pool is a lot more international. If you look at the majors that Matchroom have, look at the last 64, the last 32, you will have, 20 different countries represented.
So that's interesting that snooker is bigger. Like, how much do they make? What's like I know they were making like gigantic money in the UK. Is that still happening, or has it died down a little?
Well, the majority of the tournaments are in the UK, I think. There's a lot of them happening now in China as well. But I think really Scotland, Ireland, Wales, UK, China, that's about it, and a few European players. And they make, I would say, the top guys, they make over 2-3 million a year.
Do you remember the scandal? There was a scandal with one of the players a few years back where they got him on hidden camera saying that he'd be willing to dump a match.
Oh, yeah, there was a lot of Chinese guys that got banned for it, too.
Oh, really?
For dumping a match.
That's the problem with gambling.
Yeah.
Right. When gambling gets involved and you realize, like, if you get your friends to bet on the other guy.
That's the problem with, I guess, getting the bookies to be involved in tournaments as well. Because when the prize money are not big, you will have players thinking, winning the tournament is nice, but I don't have to win that. I can just lose my round one, go through the loser side, and take a free shot at those 100,000 real fast.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. But is that part of the thing of not having the kind of money that golf has? Because I doubt that people that play golf are dumping on purpose. Because there's so much money on the line.
Yeah. They don't have to.
Yeah, they don't have to. But when the difference between like winning and losing is so huge, and then you can gamble on it. And then you have friends, and you tell your friends, like, listen, bet on him.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make sure I lose. It's like,
I think
it's too easy to make money that way.
Yeah, but also I'm pretty sure they're always investigating. Every big bet is investigated, I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure. But you don't have to do big bets.
No, you don't have to. Could be multiple.
And you can have some offshore accounts.
Yeah, it could be.
Especially if you're doing it online, you use a VPN. I'm gambling from Vietnam,
Yeah. Yeah, you can find ways, I'm sure. But yeah, I mean, it's the problem.
Yeah. Shady businesses, man.
Yeah.
But that's also kind of the fun part of pool too, is that these places are kind of shady. Like they're like the outcasts of society. If you go and you watch like the finals of the Florida Open, you look in the crowd, there's a lot of outcasts in there, a lot of Android phones. Yeah, it's a lot of outcasts. It's a lot of people that have spent a giant chunk of their life in pool rooms. And the thing about pool is, if you really get into it, you're playing it 8 hours a day.
Yeah. You have to.
Yeah.
If you want to get good at it, you have to.
It's the only way. Yeah. And it makes a giant difference.
And a lot of people fall in love with the game really fast, and if you do, then you don't want to quit it.
Yeah.
And you just hit balls for hours and hours and hours.
I was playing my friend Jake the other day, and I said, to get really good at pool, you kind of have to be a piece of shit. Because
Why
this
is
is why. This is why. You don't have to. I mean, obviously you're not, and and you're lucky that your wife plays pool, which is huge as well.
Oh yeah.
Because if she didn't, like, you know where to find me, because I'm going to be playing.
Right.
Sorry.
Right.
Like, you're going to ignore most of your responsibilities if
But
you're
it's
going to be
also
really
tough.
good at pool.
It's really tough.
Oh, yeah.
Personal life, especially with the schedule that we have now, like first half of the year was okay, but now it's just back to back. Like even after this tournament, I have Texas Open starting on Wednesday. From that I go to China. Then I go to Vietnam for 3 weeks. From there I go to Philippines for 2 weeks.
Do you think the people in the Philippines are going to be mad at you still when you get there?
Oh, for sure. For sure. Reyes Cup, that's going to be another one.
Oh, no.
Reyes Cup is the rest of the world against Team Asia. That's happening in Manila. So they already
Delete
all the
that
comments.
Facebook.
All the comments. If you see, like, yeah, wait until you come to Manila. We're gonna welcome you with open arms.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it, but that's gonna be fun. I'm sure.
Yeah. Hopefully someone doesn't get crazy. But yeah, that schedule's nuts.
Yeah, so it's really tough to balance, pool, personal life, family.
Family, it's almost impossible. If you have kids and you have to take them to softball games and stuff, like, that's why I said, if you want to be really good at pool, you have to be a piece of shit.
Well, hopefully I don't have to.
You don't. I mean, listen, obviously there's examples of people that keep it together that are really good, that still have a family and spend time with their family and spend time with their kids. But you're going to have to manage your time, because you're going to have to get those hours in. If you're not playing, like, legitimately, realistically, if you want to be a top flight, world-class player, what is the minimum amount of hours you think you have to play every day?
I think somebody said that you have to spend 10,000 hours to get good at anything. But I think in pool it probably is more.
Yeah, I think it's probably a little more, because it's really complex.
Yeah, because if you're talking about like top professional player, it's not just practicing. You will have to start traveling and playing tournaments. You will have to start playing and sparring with somebody. Sparring. Yeah. And then you have to gain experience from those tournaments. It's gonna take a lot of time.
Yeah, but I guess it's like anything that's worth doing. If you want to get good, that's one of the reasons why it's so fun, is because you know how hard it is to do.
Yeah.
If it was easy to master, I think people would probably pick it up and then they'd eventually quit. But the thing about pool is, that take a week off and then play again, and your arm's like, what do we do here? Like, It seems all screwy. It doesn't want to listen for like the first hour or so, and then you finally get back in the groove again. It's because it's so difficult that it makes it so attractive. That's why people get stuck playing it 8-10 hours a day. If it was easier to play, you wouldn't play it as much.
Right. And I mean, for me, the big thing is I just always have to do something. I have to always hit balls, because there's so many good players now. So many good players. And if I just stop for a moment, or if I focus on something else for, I don't know, short period of time even, they'll just catch me.
Isn't that nuts?
It is. It's driving me crazy, but I just can't stop. I just can't stop.
How does it drive you crazy? Do you wake up in the morning and feel like people nipping at your heels?
Well, like, for example, now I know that Yap, for example, Aloysius Yap, he won the UK Open.
Florida Open and the US Open.
Won the US Open. He won the 3 out of the last 4 big tournaments we've had.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, it's really, really tough to be dominant in our sport. Almost impossible. But he's just proving that it is possible.
And he was on the losing end of the match that I think I've probably watched the most over the last year. And if you Google it, you can find it on YouTube. Just Google Nineball Perfection. And it's Ko Ping Chung, who's one of my favorite players, outside of you, of course, to watch. That guy is so smooth. There's something about those guys from Taiwan. I don't know what their methodology is in their training, but they have this like smooth kind of effortless stroke that's like hypnotizing to watch. And that dude never missed a single ball in an 11-match defeat. He beat him by 11-0, never missed a ball, pocketed every shot he aimed at, and never gave him a shot other than the opening shot.
Yep.
He had one shot at the beginning of the match, a long-ass 2-ball. He didn't make it, and then he was fucked.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. And that's Yap. That's the guy who just won the last 3 tournaments, which is so nuts about this sport, is that if the guy's winning and it's winner break, you might not ever play.
For sure. You never know.
Like, look at today, you and me. There's like 5 or 6 games where I'm just like standing there. I'm just waiting for you to miss. You're not missing, and so I don't play. You're not missing, and I don't play. You know, like, but at a world-class level, when you're doing that in the U.S. Open and it's on TV and people are cheering every time you pocket a 9-ball, that's bananas.
Yeah, that's rarely happens.
Yeah,
but it was a very, very special moment, I think, because that video went viral everywhere.
That dude got in the zone. And if you can appreciate the zone, you got to watch that video. Even if you only played pool casually.
Yeah. The only shot the other guy missed.
Yeah, this is it. This is Yap. And he chunked it too.
Yeah, he did.
He fucked it up. But when you watch this guy, Ko Ping Chung, who weighs 100 pounds.
This is not an easy opening shot either.
No, it's got 3-ball combination rail first. It's crazy. But then from this out, he just never misses. And you watch this guy, like, watch how fucking smooth this character is. And again, the dude weighs 100 pounds, soaking wet.
Yeah.
The cue is half his body weight. And he just kind of like gently hits everything just so smooth and effortless.
I remember this match because I was waiting for this match in the finals. I was watching it in the steakhouse. And it was pretty painful for me to watch it.
Was it?
Well, I mean, you don't want to have somebody just not make a single mistake and play you in the finals, you know? It's just hurting your confidence a little bit.
And the reality is you would think, well, this guy's going to win everything from here on out. But no. That's what's so crazy about this sport. As good as this guy is and as competitive as look how he hit that with follow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
To get out for the 2 in the corner. That's masterful shit.
That was really dangerous to play that shot. I have no idea why would you even play it.
Well, he's got ice water in his veins, man. I'm telling you, we were talking about this before, but there's a match from 2018 where he plays Shane Van Boening at the Derby, and it's Shane's on the hill. It's 10 to 6, and you think, oh, Shane's going to win this, and he runs 5 games and out on him, and they're crazy outs. Like, he starts with this bananas cut shot on the 4-ball to get 3-rail position, and you're like, what is he doing here? Like, no, the commentators don't even know what he's doing. Is he ducking?
Yeah.
And he fires it in. You're like, no way. Like, that was John Schmidt was doing commentary for it.
I'm a big fan of Ko brothers. You know, they're genuine good people, and they're putting a lot of work, and it's just amazing to watch them play as well.
They play so good. They play so good. And it's also interesting to me that these guys still play with those solid wood shafts. Like, we were talking about that earlier. It's like new technology has gotten into the game, and a lot of players like yourself play with carbon fiber. But it's interesting that a lot of these guys from Taiwan in particular, they still go with those wood